there we go. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Adelshoven and welcome back to Farming Sim Challenge Mode. We have a lot of work ahead of us. Yes, goodness me, we have so much to do today, guys. We have, well, one very important task to do and several potentially important tasks if we can get to them. This starting with very basic equipment and, you know, having to do everything myself, not as easy as I thought it would be. So, where were we last time? Where did we leave off? What were we doing? We were doing a whole bunch of stuff. We were in a race against time to get the cultivating and stone picking done off the fields, and we just managed to do it. So let's have a little looky here. There we go. So we have 4 fields, 43, 25, 22 and 2. As well as part of this poplar plantation down here, but we're not going to worry about that for the time being. We need to focus on the fields. And we did get all 4 of these fields fully cultivated and fully stone picked last time round. And I also found the time, before I decided to do the stone picking, to plant field 43. So the goal for this episode, guys, is to get the other 3 fields planted. I hope it's not going to take as long as the cultivating did. Because another thing that I need to do is work on the pH here and also on the nitrogen, which means we have to lime and fertilise these fields. That's kind of important because we can't afford to lose productivity. We need maximum productivity. So, ooh, excuse me guys. Ooh, hiccups. How delightful. That'll probably be from the decaf coffee that I just drunk. Gosh darn it all. Anyway, the first job is the planting. Oh, that's actually a point as well. We've also got to do fields 31 and 30. Ooh, did we stone pick those? I can't remember if we stone picked those. If we didn't, it doesn't matter. One field out of the lot isn't too bad. But yeah, I think that was just going to be grass anyway. Or should we do... Nah, I might just plant the whole lot, just plant everything up with canola, because then we can do other things whilst we wait for the canola to grow. So yeah, that is basically what we're going to do. And I have the Blackie here, Black Beauty, lovely tractor that she is. And we are going to get planting. So, lower that down, and Alt and 3 to turn it on, and let's get planting. Da 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 da. Because we have many a field to do at the moment. Why is this in? It's like up is down and left is right. It's I still can't get confused. I get confused by this all the time. But hey, what are you going to do? So yeah, so whilst we're doing this, hey Jacksaws! Nice to see you, nice. Whilst I get the planting underway, guys, I am going to tell you about my plans. Right? Now, things may change, and I probably should do that, Jacksaws. You know, that would be a simple fix. You know, it really would. But yeah, I'm Apparently not smart enough to work that out. Just reverse the axis. Yeah, in the options menu. Yeah, that would make so much sense. But yes. Let's lift that for a moment. So I really want a bigger planter. Problem is, the next biggest planter is only about 6 meters wide, and isn't like more money than what we currently have, which is really sucky. So I've just got to be really careful not to miss a spot, or to, you know, go too crooked, because we want some nice straight plants. Uh-oh. Yeah, I wavered off. I wavered off the line. Look, I missed a bit. There we go. That's better. Now you see, I would get perfectly straight lines if I would hire a worker. But I'm not going to do that because this is something that I can do myself, so I have to do it myself. Hey, Walker fan, hello. Good to see ya. But yes, what I was saying, my plans for what I'm thinking of doing. So we're going to plant all of the fields with canola. The reason for this is that it'll be quite a while before it's ready to harvest. Okay, so we don't have to worry about it for a while. And B, when it is all ready to harvest, I'm hoping that we'll have enough money to buy the oil production plant, so that instead of just selling the canola, we can buy the oil production and turn this into canola oil, which will obviously sell for more than just regular canola seeds. Come on now, straighten up. Can't afford to miss anything here. So that is my idea for what we need to do. But obviously there is plenty to do before we get to that point, and I will be doing a lot of things in between to earn us some money and to try a few new things. One thing I do want to do, probably not today, maybe next episode, maybe next stream, is to get the poplar baler out. Now, I did start a poplar plantation on Calmston Farm, but it takes like 12 to 16 in-game months to actually grow the poplar. So I never got around to harvesting it. But we do have a poplar baler, and we do have a poplar plantation that is actually ready for harvest in this map. So I think getting out there, making ourselves some poplar bales and getting those sold will earn us a nice little bit of money. Not a titanic amount, I don't imagine. It's not going to be ridiculous, but it's going to bring us something, and something is all we need to do. I'll also be doing contracts as well. So we'll be taking on a couple of contracts here and there to try and earn a bit of money as well. Especially once it rolls around to like January, February, March time, and a lot of the missions are like cultivation, and I'll just borrow the big equipment and go from there. Ooh, I'm pulling up some stones again. That's vaguely annoying. Oh well. Good. Or maybe we missed those last time round. No, look, I am producing a few stones, see? There was stone there. Right, round we go. Yes, I know I don't have access. I'm just too lazy to turn the planter on. Right, there we go. Perfect. So we're almost half done with this first field, which isn't bad going, you know? I mean, there's still a lot to go. Oh my lord, there is so much to go. I'll be so glad to get the planting done. Because certainly the cultivating and the planting are two of the slowest jobs at the moment. Because we just have such small equipment. It's just taking forever. You know, this is the kind of time that if I wasn't doing this live, I would totally be time-lapsing some of this. Because yeah, it's just going up and down a field. Haha! But that is the joy of survival farming, challenge farming, you know? It will make me very glad, though, of course, when I finally manage to actually upgrade to the bigger equipment. You know, when I get a bigger direct drill, it'll be fantastic. Hey, babe! Nice to see ya. To see you nice. So yeah, I think I really will appreciate the size of the equipment when I finally get some bigger stuff. I can't quite tell if I'm overlapping too much here. Probably am, to be absolutely honest. But it's fine. All is good. So yeah. So ooh, actually, we might even have some lettuce pallets spawning soon as well, because we are now effectively halfway through the month of September. You know, because it's 3 days per month. And this is halfway through day 2, so there we go. That's a bit better. I can actually see that line a little bit more. Yeah, but we might actually have some lettuce spawning. Can I see anything? No, nothing just yet. But we will have some lettuce eventually, which will be very nice. Num num num. Lovely lettuce. Right. We are definitely, what would you say, maybe about 2/3 done? Once we get to the bottom of here, I think I would say about 2/3 done. Something like that. Sounds about right. In fact, maybe even more than 2/3 done. You know? I would say maybe 1, 2, possibly 3 more after this one. Well, maybe not. Depends how wonky this line is. But certainly no more than three passes in this field will be done. And we can move on to the next one. definitely bringing up a few stones here and there as I go, but it's no worry. One or two here and there isn't going to cause too much of a problem. We did remove a majority of the stones last episode anyway, so, you know, it's all good. Right. Yes, I know. Get out of my face. I wonder what I'll do with this field in the long run, because the other strip field that we have, field 22, is probably better suited in terms of location for planting crops. With all the other fields around it, it can easily be kind of like turned into one big field. Which does make me wonder what I'm going to use this for in the future. Maybe I'll just keep it planted with something simple. Maybe I could do like a sugarcane plantation on this field. So it's nice and long, so we'll get some nice long strips of sugarcane, which would be quite good. That might be a plan for the future, because I did do sugarcane, but I didn't do it particularly well. I used some really small equipment. Didn't really get on with it very well because it was just going all over the place. And yeah, I didn't really have an awfully... Oh, look at that. It's going to leave a tiny... Oh, wait, no. Can I get this whole lot in one run? Oh, that'll be amazing. I think I can, you know. It's actually going right up to the edge there, so maybe I can actually get this in one go, just so long as it doesn't, like, as long as my lines are straight. Oh god, here we go. Have I planted it in straight enough lines to avoid having to go back and do anything? Do any little bits? Maybe I have. Because that seems to be covering everything. Yeah, I think I am. Look at that. Inch perfect. Now there's something I wasn't expecting. I was expecting there to be at least some sort of little strip. Right. Now then, to the next field. Oh, that would probably be a tree. Oh, no, that's my beehive. Of course it is, because... Whoa! How did that happen? I didn't even see. What? Oh my god, I'm like some sort of little floundering turtle. Come on. No. Oh, there we go. So I must have hit the beehive there and flipped myself over. Ah, why thank you, babe. Okay, onwards. Next field, we need more canola. A beehive, huh? Behind, yes. You naughty. Right, okay, let's... So this field is slightly wider, I would say, than the last one, but probably slightly shorter as well, I would think. God, if I had bigger equipment, I'd do this field in like 2 passes. It's like, come on, give me my big drill. Nah, I can't have it. Not allowed. Ooh, I'm wandering off course. Stay on target. The nice thing is that most of my fields here are the type of soil that doesn't have a very large seeding rate, you know. Most of the time it seems to be down at a low seed rate, which is quite nice. Saves on seeds. Not using a lot at all. Can't see where I'm going. There's a tree in the way. Tree in the way. I'm far too far over. Oh my lord, yeah, look at that. Far too much overlap there. That's better. Even then I'm straying back in. Ah, my lord, why is it so hard to drive in straight lines? What is this? Okay, there we go. Ah, their crops are indestructible. What do they care? It's when they start driving over my crops that I'm going to have problems. Right, there we go. Go. I think what I'll do is I'll just set myself on a nice little straight line here, and then if any bits get missed on this on the left side of the vehicle here, then I will just go back and fill in the gap later, because I want to try and get a nice straight line, you know. Just makes things a little bit quicker in the long run. If I can maximize the width of my equipment. Indeed, indeed. So yeah, what's the next? Let me think now. So we want to save up for the oil production plant. That's a given. But we also want to save up for some bigger equipment. I'll snip back and do this little strip. Yes, so what's the primary thing that we need to save for? We do need to save for a stone picker, but that's not immediate because that'll be after the next harvest. We also need to save for a new drill. Oh my god, wavering around like some sort of crazy wacky inflatable flailing arm flailing tube man here. Come on. Straight lines. Straight lines, Lynx. Come on. Yeah, I should probably actually make a list of everything that I'm going to have to eventually buy, because knowing me, I'll forget half of it. Yeah, that's kind of where my brain goes a lot of the time. But yeah, definitely a new drill. Definitely a stone picker. Definitely a bigger harvester at some point down the line as well. I might go for a nice big John Deere, because I haven't used a John Deere harvester before, and it does have one of the biggest headers available to it, so maybe I'll look into getting one of those in the far distant future. Hey Groot, how you doing? I'm doing pretty well myself. I'm getting cracking into this planting malarkey. Let's try and get lined up. There we go. Good stuff. But yeah, obviously I need to try and save enough money for the oil production plant, which I haven't actually looked to see if there is one on this map. I'd be surprised if there isn't, but I don't actually know where it is on this map. And one of the rules is that if a building exists on this map, I'm not allowed to place a new one. I have to buy the one that's there. So regardless of where it is, I have to buy it, even if it's on the other side of the map to where I currently am. Is that gonna... Oh, it planted! Nice! We're just close enough to that bit. It just kind of swung out there and just got enough. I'm actually impressed by how good this planter is, despite its small size, you know? I do play Farming Sim off camera, but yeah, so for the other series, like on Hot Baron and on Compson Farm, I did actually do work off screen. Generally, each time we started a new stream, I'd advanced maybe a month or two. Like, I generally use that time just to do some tidying up. I might do a couple of contracts if there was a good one available. Sell products if the sale time comes up, and just kind of like, you know, prepare and set out for the next stream. But in this one, I'm not doing anything off screen. You're going to get 100% me playing Farming Sim by the rules that I've set for myself, because I don't want to do anything off screen, because like I said, I have set all of these rules, and if I played off screen, people might say that I cheat. I know. Would I ever? No, of course not. But to avoid that, I'm going to do all of these streams completely on stream. So it's going to be a very slow progression stream. But I hope, my hope is that in doing everything in this way, it will be entertaining in its own right, because you get to actually see me go through all of the trial and tribulations, not just some. But I do have my own maps that I tinker around with in the background. And the maps that we have played on so far, so Hot Baler and Compson Farm, still exist. Still have the save files for those, and I will keep them in case we ever want to go back to them. Ah, Groot. The key I found to doing streaming is to make it regular. You know, even if you only do it once a week, make sure you do it regularly, because if you... I missed a bit. If you don't, what happens is you get, you know, a bit lazy. You know, you're like, oh, I need to stream, but I'll do it tomorrow. You know, and then tomorrow rolls around and you never do it. Right? And then, oh, I meant to stream today. Oh, I'll do that tomorrow. Never mind. and tomorrow becomes tomorrow, which becomes tomorrow, which becomes next week, which, you know, life gets in the way, you know? That's understandable. But I found if you set specific times and stick to them, you're more likely to do it. So that would be my number one tip. And it also means that anybody that watches your stream knows when to tune in. You know, they have a regular day. They're like, oh, I'm gonna watch Groot do some farming sim, because he does it on a Friday. You know, best way I found. Make a schedule and stick to it. And that helps you to grow your audience, grow your channel, and everything else. Speaking from experience here, of course. Having been back at the old streaming, the old YouTubing for, goodness me, what is it now? It's over a year. When did SnowRunner Hard Mode came out? That's when I really started going back to my YouTube and getting it all sorted out and all that, you know. So that's been what, over a year now. You know, despite the size of this planter, I'm actually shocked at how quickly this field is getting planted. Hey, no problem, Groot. You know, no problem. No problem at all. Happy to help and offer advice. You know. Uh-oh, I've wandered right into the middle of this row. This is pathetic. Come on, let's get back onto the full width of the planter. That's better. How did I wander so badly there? Goodness me. Now I'm going to have a big kink in my planting row. Yeah, Groot. I was just trying to work out how long it's been since I started streaming again. It was when Phase 4 of SnowRunner came out. That's when I really got back into the channel, because I started streaming on hard mode. And since then, I've done it pretty regularly. When was that now? Yeah, I'm not actually quite sure, but it's at least a year. Maybe a year and a bit, I would say. But I've had the channel for about 10 years. I just haven't used it in a long time. Yeah, I joined YouTube quite a considerable amount of time ago. Back when you didn't have to have a Google account to sign in to YouTube. That's how long I've been on YouTube. Yeah. Jax, actually that is a very good point. Yeah, just being able to, you know, not have to worry about where the planter is and folding it and unfolding it and making sure it doesn't get caught on trees and everything. You know, it does make for, you know, just a kind of nice driving experience. Yeah, you're quite right there. And we are actually knocking through this pretty quick. We're like, oh, that's 3/5, if not nearly 2/3 there so far. You know, we're really cracking on through this now. It did come out on my birthday. Oh my god. So has it been nearly 2 years? Because my birthday is next week. Oh my god, has it been 2 years? It's not just been 1 year. Surely not. Nope, missed a bit. It has just been 1 year. Goodness me, what a busy year. I would have sworn that was 2 years. But no, just the one. Ha! It will be 1 year next Wednesday. Hey, Groot. Well, you know, I hope it goes well for you, you know. Are you just doing farming sim or are you doing other things as well? Sunny flowers. There we go. There we go. We've still got the biggest field to do. I'm not looking forward to that. Not looking forward to that. That is true, babe. Yeah, before I started streaming, I did non-streaming videos. So yeah, that's probably why it feels longer. Yeah, good point there, babe. There we go. Just try and follow these tracks here as best I can. Cool. That's cool, Groot. I hope you start getting some audience. Ooh, excuse me. You know, I swear I've got long COVID, guys. You know, I just seem to be constantly tired all the time. Doesn't matter how many coffees I have. Doesn't matter how much sleep I get. I always seem to be tired. Just yawning all the time. Morning, noon, night, and everything else. Great fun. Hey, good going, Groot. 71 subs. Fantastic. I'll have to check out your channel and drop you a sub myself. Can't say I'll be there for streams because my life is ridiculously busy. You know, that's why I have to like set out my streams, you know, and plan them, because if I didn't, I literally just wouldn't get them done. But so much other stuff going on in my life. But if I can, I'll try and catch one of your streams. You know. Hey, well, you know, we're all in the same boat, Groot. We're all in the same boat. We're all trying to grow our own channels and everything like that. You know, I mean, when I came back to YouTube, I only had 85 subscribers, and now I've got 418, I think it was at the last count. And that's in a year. So, you know, just keep at it, you know. That goes for any of you that are running your own channel at the moment. Just keep at it, you know. Don't get discouraged. Go for it. It might take a while, but oh, 417. I was really close there. Ha ha! Hey, but that means I might have lost a sub. Oh well. Never mind. Oh man, look at the overlap that I've got there. I take my eye off the ball for 10 seconds and I just lost a strip there because I wavered straight back over. But we are nearly done. We are nearly done. We're definitely going to have to refill the seeder before we go to the next field, though. I get the feeling that that field is really going to take a lot of seed to plant, you know? There we go. A couple more passes, I think, and we'll have this field done, though, which is really nice. Here's where I wavered. Look at that. It might be more than a couple. It may be 3 more. Because that is a very wonky line. Look at that. Oh my lord. You know something I've noticed though? I'm not bringing up any stones in this particular field. I brought up stones in the other field, but not in this one, which is slightly unusual. Definitely going to have to do at least one more run down, just for that tiny little strip there. No just planting the right amount this time. But so long as it is only one more row, then that's fine. I can manage that. Did I miss a strip there as well? I think I might have done actually. Or is that just a weird tyre mark there in the mud? Not sure, not sure. I'll check that out on my way back, just to see. Oh, and this one's wavering out again. Still, it should have the width to do this all in one more go though, so either way it's fine. Here we go. One last row of canola to plant. Actually making pretty decent time, you know, guys. I mean, yes, it is taking a while to get this all planted. I'll put my teeth back in and try that sentence again. But I am actually ahead of where I thought I might be, which is encouraging for the second half of this stream. Because I would like to start, if not getting everything fertilized and sprayed, then certainly, you know, one or the other. Oh yeah, I needed to check out that little odd mark up here, wherever it was. Where was it? Oh, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. That's really weird. Huh. Oh well, no matter. Back to the farm. Fill up the seeder. And go and plant up the last field. Ooh, actually that reminds me of something that we need to buy pretty much immediately. A sprayer. Because we got to put ourselves some fertilizer on these fields later on. And right, let's just refill this guy. Oh. Fold. Oh, wow. Okay, that was rather prompt. Actually doing okay in terms of daylight as well, for that matter. Ooh. Shortcut. Don't mind me, farmers. Coming through. Beep beep. Also, don't mind me, cars coming through. Hopefully nobody's coming, because I ain't looking. Yeah, we made it. Geronimo! I wonder why they went with field 2 here as the one that we would own at the start of the game, because it is quite a distance from our farm, you know? This one really is going to take a long time. Oh my lord. In fact, this one is... Actually, guys, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to hire a worker for this one. Right? Because I don't want to spend the entire episode planting. Alright? That's not something I want to do. So, what I need to start doing now is the liming. That's the next thing. So we got to find where our lime spreader is. Parked, and it's in here. Oh, excuse me, guys. This is just the standard width on this thing, so it doesn't have the extra 6 meters of width, but I think we should still be fine. It's certainly going to be a lot better than the planter. So, let's fill this guy up. Oh, wait, fertilizer? Oh, is that... Oh, wait, is that fertilizer? That's not lime. I thought this was lime. Oh, okay. No, but it says nitrogen there. So, is it? I don't know. It kind of looks like lime. But it's got the symbol down there for fertilizer. Isn't that fertilizer? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm going slightly crazy. Either way, let's start getting these fields sorted out. Right, not unload. I want to turn on. Wow, okay, it does the entire thing. I wish I just kind of started in the middle. I've missed bits there because I was wavering around. Right, okay. So if I now turn this on, it will literally only spray where it needs to. Like there, for example, and there, and over here. Right, next field. We are definitely going to have plenty of product here, that's for sure. Okay. I get the feeling I'm... will I be able to do all this in one go? Let's have a go. Let's drive straight down the middle. Am I getting the whole width? No, there's a bit missing. So let's come over to one side. I knew that was going to happen. I knew I wasn't going to get lucky enough to be able to do the whole thing in one go. But, whatever. Goodness me, this really is going to be over quite quickly. Go. Perfect. It is fertilizer. Stuff is fertilizer. So do we do have... No, we don't have any lime. We don't have any lime. We do have that lime production facility, but don't have any water in it, and it wouldn't have produced anything right now anyway, because, you know, we only just put the stones in it. Right, put that little bit there. Get this little bit and head down to the third field. Go. So that's that one fertilized nicely. Oof, yeah, wage payments are going to be big on this other field, that's for sure. This in 2 goes. Oh, why am I such a bad driver? Look at the state of this. This is going to be 3 runs if I'm not careful. Whoop. That. Too much turning there. Much better. So once this is fertilized, I'll take the excess. Oh, Torty is fine. She's just kind of chilling in her corner, you know, as she usually does. Probably getting sleepy, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll empty out this spreader and see if I can get some lime for the fields next, because I've definitely got enough. Definitely got enough fertilizer. That does mean that I don't have to buy a sprayer, because I have this and lots of solid fertilizer. Which is pretty good. Which means we get to keep our money for the time being. I probably will get a sprayer at some point. So they are a lot handier for fertilizing. But for the time being, that's all good. Perfect. We will need to, of course, go and do the other field, but it's still being planted for the time being. So once that's planted, we'll go and do the fertilizing and the liming. I want to get these 3 fields limed now so that they are 100% finished, done, dusted and complete. I just hope I can put this back in the hopper. I think I should be able to. Can I? Oh. Oh. Oh, it's just going to do that. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that works. We now have some bags. Oh, god darn it all, tree. Must you? I can't see a thing. That's better. Now I'm in the sunflower seeds. Oh, that's... trees! Get out of my way! My mortal nemesis. Trees. There we go. Right, now, I definitely don't have any lime on the farm. So I'm going to have to go and buy some for this particular. Again, can't see a blind thing because of the trees. I'm cutting those things down. I am so cutting those things down. They are just in the way. I'm fine, Groot, don't you worry. Just aggravated by trees. So, oh, incoming white car. Oh, we're having a race. See? Whoa! Oh, am I going to win? I won! I won! I won! Slightly dodgy, but I won. Right, lime. Let's go for 4 bags. I think that should be enough. At least I hope that's enough. To do all the liming that I need to do. Oh, it's 2,000 litres in a bag. Of course it's going to be enough. In fact, this lot will pretty much fill the entire hopper as well, actually. So that's not too bad. Yep, even in The Witcher, I'm distracted and annoyed by trees. Hey, well, you know, my dad was a tree surgeon. So I am very used to trees falling as opposed to standing. Look at that lovely big pallet of lime. Well, not a pallet. What am I talking about? Hopper. Big hopper full of lime. There we go. Those are the correct words to use. Should put in a little track down here, but I probably won't be able to do that until I bought this field. Right, here we go. And on with the lime. I don't think I'll use very much of it. This is definitely not as big a spread as the fertilizer. Yeah, there's not much of a lime difference here, so it shouldn't use too much, but we will see. There we go. Perfect. It's actually chewing through that lime relatively quickly. Alright, here we go. Next run. Perfect. We are going to use quite a bit of this, I think, on that big field, on field 2, once it's fully done. But once we have finished this lime spreading for this field is fully finished, and we don't have to worry about it until harvest season, which is great. Absolutely great. Ah, no! Wrong. Why did I do that? How did I do that? There we go. Don't even know what happened there. More to put on this little bit here. Right, there we go. Back to the top. Do this wee little bit down the edge here. Perfect. This should definitely not use an awful lot of lime for this little bit here. So that's 2,000 litres used so far. So just over 2,000 litres of lime to do this field, which was one bag. So about 400 pounds worth of lime used on that field, which is actually really reasonable, I think. Got to get our own lime production up and running as well, actually, so we don't have to spend too much on it. It's not a lot, but it's sufficient, you know. Right, there we go. Let's get this one done. Now, Lynx, straight lines. Straight lines. What have I told you? Come on. Frame yourself. Metaphorically, not properly. I don't have any frames to hand at the moment. Okay. Steady on now. I'm liming the farmer's field as I go as well. I'm sure he'll love that. He'll be like, oh, hey, he's been liming my field. Well, I'll forgive him for driving over my sunflowers. This time. Lightning crackle, evil laugh sort of thing. This time, Gadget. This time. Ooh, crikey, I'm using a lot more. Oh my lord, I've just seen how much lime I'm using on this field. That is a lot. I burned through 3,000 litres in two runs there, up and down the field. That's rather a lot of lime. I think we'll have to refill before we even finish this field. But we'll see. Oh yeah. This one, plus a pH of 0.8. Yeah, this one is needing a lot of lime. Because of course the other field had already been limed, but it hadn't been limed precision farming style. It was just pre-limed with some lime. But this field didn't have anything. So yeah, actually that makes a lot of sense. Oh my lord, we're going to use so much lime! Get the full bit here if I'm really careful, if I go like super straight, can I get the full thing? I think it's doing it. Yeah, more or less. It is missing a little bit. But there should be enough lime left in here to just finish off that little bit. If indeed it lets me put any down, because it might not. Ooh, the evening time is closing in now as well. Oh, that's us out. Right, we need more. In fact, what we may do, guys, is I may jump ahead a day, or at least fill up the lime production thing with some water, then jump ahead a day. Because then, tomorrow we might actually have some of our own lime that we can use. Oh, how's this guy doing? Oh, he's done about half the field, maybe? Detach that. Let's get our little water container over here. Why did I park it in a bush? What was I thinking? Attach that. Let's get some water. Pop some into the rock crusher. Let's see if we can't get some lime for tomorrow. And refill. Right, there we go, 6,056 litres of water. Some lights. Lights, I say! And some actual being able to see where I'm going. There we go. Much better. That water does like jumping in and out. Go and unload that water. Ooh, I think it's off already. Look at it go. Oh, you can't actually see. Let me rotate this round. See, look. The little crusher bar thing's rotating round. Oh. That's not what I wanted. Why did that pop up? So, there we go. Start producing some lime, please. Perfect. Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually producing it. Oh, crikey. That's actually producing it relatively quickly. Look at that. Look at it jumping up there. That is a crazy production speed. Huh. How are these doing? Still 616 litres, 604 litres there. Right. Have no animal pens, yes. And it is so freeing. I don't have to worry about chickens or anyone. Perfect. Right. So let's grab this guy. Let's go and fill up with some of our own lime. I don't think we'll have enough to do the big field, but any is better than none, you know, guys? Where do I go? Do I reverse it under this hopper thing here? That would seem to make sense. What I should have done, I should have positioned this differently so that it didn't have such an awkward... Is that just a big light? No, I don't think it is. Oh my lord, this is literally impossible. Let's just take it round this way and bring it in slightly better. If I can kind of just squeeze in tight here. I'm not even sure if this is where I fill up. Oh, yes it is. Haha! Oh wow! How much lime? Oh my lord! Oh wow! It's done it all! Oh, okay, that was insanely fast. Okay. Well, let's oh wait, no. Lights, that's what I wanted, not turning on the spreader. Let's do this field here. A little bit of night work. And then we'll go and finish up that field over yonder. And then we'll have to go over to the shop to restock on lime, I think, because we're going to need quite a bit of it to do that other field. Oy, oy, oy. You know what? Farming, tiring business. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I love this. do that little bit? No? Okay, cool. Right, over to the other field, finish that bit off. And then I think we'll kip down for the night. And there's the field, you can see it shining in the distance. Oh, is it not gonna... Oh, hey, we don't actually need to do this bit. Because it wants to annoy my OCD. That's going to really annoy me until the crop starts growing. Ah! Ah! That is like the worst for someone like me. Ah, right. Never mind. Never mind. Go over. Sleep at the house. Who knows, in the morning we may have some lettuce spawned. Then again, we might not. Ah. Let us rest. Yes, 8 o'clock start, please. We need all the time we can get in this game. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Ah, perfect. Now then, still no lettuce. My lord. 761, huh? Goodness me, this is taking a long time to produce. Right, well. We have this guy, but how's this guy? Ooh, look, he's nearly done. He's nearly done. I think if we go and fill this up with some more lime from the shop, that we will be thereabouts ready to start liming the field. And then we just have to fertilise it. Will be amazing. Right. Right. Out of curiosity, what's in here? Ah, nothing we want. Not that we could buy it anyway, because those are the rules. Let's just buy 2. That should fill up the hopper. In fact, I think it's definitely going to fill up the hopper. Yeah, in fact, we're going to have a little bit left over, which is perfectly fine. 9,000 litres, look at that. Now then, let's head on down to our field. La 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 la. This is such a gorgeous map, don't you think, guys? I mean, let's just stop and admire the view for a moment. Look at this. Look at this beautiful olive grove, poplar grove. I'm not actually sure what those are. Are they grapes, maybe? Whatever they are. Lovely. Da 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 da. just cut through here. There we are, perfect. Probably could have cut through a lot sooner, but oh well. No matter. Let's get this turned on. And oh, I'm using lime already. I'm not even on the field. Huh. This is a very strange undulation on this field. Look what the undulation did to my sense of direction there. I've got to follow this wacky, wavy, floaty line here in order to, well, I suppose I could, if I go this way, I can equal it out a little bit. There we go. Ooh, wow. This field is so steep at this top bit here. It's ridiculous. Even my mid-range tractor is really struggling here. But it's made it. How is this guy doing for seed? Oh wow, still half a hopper left. That's encouraging. Come on now, stop dumping all of my lime there, thank you very much. I spent far too much time clearing stones for you to waste it. So here's hoping by the time I catch up to our planting tractor, he'll have finished the field. And I won't have to worry about waiting. That's what I don't want to do right now. I want to make sure that, you know... Oh. I want to make sure that I actually get all of this done. I meant to turn off the spreader there. I actually jumped out of my tractor instead. I suppose it had the same effect, but not in the way I wanted it to. This is using a lot as well. I may even have to go and refill this thing. I think I actually will, you know, because we've used half of this hopper. Oh, did you hear a kitty cat? Oh yes, my room companion is in here again. He was asleep on the sofa. Now he wants to leave. You're gonna have to wait. He's just lounging by the door at the moment. Looking very regal. You know, in that very cat-like way. Good grief, guys. Look at how far our other tractor has gotten with the seed planting, right? And then look at how much time it's taken to do it. That worker has been going for about an hour. Or it certainly will be an hour by the time it's finished the field. If I'd actually done that by hand, I wouldn't have had any time to do any of this. Oh, I heard him that time. Maybe I need to let him out. I need to let the little dude out. I'll let you out in a second, mister. Oh, hello. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes. Hello. Do you want to say hello to everybody? I think you want to say hello to everyone. Give me a second, I'll just get to the top of this hill. Oop. Right, yes. Okay, kitty cat. Come here, you. Say hello. Oh, don't do that. Say hello to Mr. Turlo. Yes. Aren't you lovely? Say hello to the lovely people on YouTube. Yes, there we go. You're cat famous now. Yes, you are. See? Look at this lovely man. He's so cute. Yes, you are. Mwah. Right, down you go. Let's let you out. I won't be a moment, guys. Come on then. What? Guess what, everyone? In typical cat style, the moment I open the door and let him out, doesn't want to leave. Doesn't want to leave. Yes, I am definitely going to need more lime. So we'll go and grab some more lime from the old shopperino. In fact, I'm going to take a... do this little bit here. Perfect. Right. Let's go get a couple more bags of lime from the old shop. Thankfully it is just around the corner. There's a lovely winding track through the countryside. Oh, hey, look, here's some vineyards. I think those are vineyards. Right, so we'll take this turning here. I do believe that's the shop just across there. Yeah, what are these? Is these... I've got to have a look. These trees? Oh, they're olives. I've never seen olives before. Oh wow, look at that then. So massive vineyard, massive olive grove. Good stuff. The Panard pack, half Groot. Interesting. Manure spreader, and it holds lime as... Oh, it does lime as well. Interesting. Well, the only issue with that at the moment is that I don't have any cows, so I don't have any actual manure. But that would definitely be one to look into for the future. I may indeed add that to the old download list. Buy a couple more of these lime bags. That should do. At least I hope this will do. Took 9,000 litres to do that much, and we're what, maybe about halfway through, so maybe I will actually need another couple of bags. Let's just buy another couple, because the last thing I want to do is be short. I'd rather have too much lime than not enough. I think this will pretty much fill, actually completely fill the old, oh, sorry, just driving over your van there, mister. Coming through. Traffic? What's traffic? I didn't see any traffic. Good suggestion, Groot. I'm not saying I won't use it. I will definitely have a look at it and see what it's like. Hey, look! I think the worker finished the task. That is awesome. That is good stuff. So if we can finish the liming, we can maybe even finish off the fertilizing today as well. That would be amazing. And then we just have that little tiny field up to the 30-31 field, but I'm not so fussed about that one just yet, because I think I might use that for something else further down the line. So let's just check. Did he indeed finish? Oh, you did. Look at you. How perfect is that? We can get this finished. Oh, I did it again. Press the wrong button. I know what I'm doing. What makes you think I don't? Certainly not all of the leaping out of moving tractors malarkey that I've been doing this episode. Yeah, I think this is definitely overkill. We have definitely got too much lime here, but that is not a bad thing. I'd rather have too much than too little. That was slightly untidy, but it did mean I didn't have to slow down. Right, there we go. One more pass. And then back to the old farm for some fertilizer. Fertilise this field, and then we'll be golden. And we'll be ready to move on to other endeavours next time. Speaking of, I wonder what we're going to get up to next, because we need to raise some capital, I think, is what we need to do next. We need to start earning some money so that we can start doing different things. Yeah. Definitely. But what will we do? I don't know. Probably have a look at some contracts and see if there's any decent ones out there for the amount of time and effort that we have to put into them. There we go. Okay. Let's head back to the farm, unload the lime, load in the fertilizer, get this show on the road. But this should leave us with fully fertilized and limed fields that have been stone picked and fully planted. So in essence, that means we won't have to do anything else with them at all until they are ready to harvest, which will be amazing, and that will be a titanic harvesting job when that time rolls around. I think it's going to be August next year. I think it takes like nearly a full year for canola to grow. So yeah, that's going to be fun when the time comes. Oh, that is the worst place that they could have spawned. But hey, whatever. Alright, let's load up this fertilizer. How much of this we'll actually need. Oh. I just refilled from the side. Darn it all. Oh well, we've got a full load again. Great. I'm going to have so many pallets just randomly positioned around the farm. I'll tidy them up later. That's something I will do between streams, you know, guys, just kind of, you know, if a couple of pallets need moving, I'll just move them out of the way. Stack them up somewhere nicer. Put those lime pallets next to the lime crusher or the rock crusher. Move those fertilizer pallets to somewhere slightly more accessible. That was the last wage payment that just came out there. So, you know, we probably paid a couple of thousand there in worker fees, but for the time that it took us, I think it was worth it. I hope this isn't erasing the line. I mean, it's getting rid of it, but I don't know whether is that a good thing or a bad thing? Let me just have a check here, because that slightly unsettles me. Oh no, the pHs are still absolutely fine. It's just making it nice and easy for me to see where I've actually been. Hey, that's good. Also means I can erase some of these annoying little lines. La 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 la, this isn't going to take any time at all. Interesting. You know, this has a very strange mechanic behind it, guys, because it's spreading a lot wider for fertilizer than it does for the line. But it doesn't say that in the shop. I've always assumed that this thing would only spread 12 meters or 18 with the extension, regardless of whether you were doing fertilizer or lime. But that is seemingly not the case. It just, you know, it actually changes the width based on what you have in the hopper, which is actually kind of cool. I actually find that kind of cool. Call me a nerd. Go, just change up our route slightly. I'm going to go around the headland now, or around what's left of the headland, I should say. Look at that. Fantastic. Ah, guys, it's nearly done. We have nearly prepped all of the fields that we have to prep. Would totally have been fine with just those few bags of fertilizer. Really didn't need to refill the whole thing. Although we've only used like 2,000 litres. Ugh, typical. But hey, it is now done. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, as they say. Let's have a little look at our glorious work. So, whew, yeah, all these fields done and dusted. Need to go and sort that field out, but you know, that'll take 10 seconds next time, I think. And yeah, nitrogen levels also absolutely perfect. Good stuff. Good stuff. So let's just have a look. So oh, we could even plant like a wheat or a barley crop in that other field just for something different. Or we could wait and do like, ooh, we could do like a small sunflower field maybe in March time. And then we can, if we do get the oil production, we can do some sunflowers. That might be quite good. Yeah, that might be quite good indeed. I think that's what we'll do. We'll leave that field fallow for the time being and plant some sunflowers in there next time. Well, when we get round to March, that is anyway. So let me have a look at. Oh, where am I? I wonder if there's any good contracts. So, yeah, there's loads of cultivating jobs going at this time of year. Some of them pay quite well, some of them don't. Harvesting. Oh God, potato harvesting with that thing? Nope. We are not doing that, even for 10 grand. Nope, nope, nope. Sorghum, sowing, canola sowing. So, yeah, not too many great contracts. Probably the best one would be that one, 40 grand for field 14. But I do believe field 14 is the biggest field. Yeah, that is a big field to cultivate, so maybe not. We'll see what we can do, guys. You know, it may just be a case of waiting for something to come along that's more our kind of style, but we'll see. We'll see. For the time being, let's get this equipment home and let's get the day slept, because we will finish this episode at the start of October, but I'm going to get us there first. Oh, we'll get there eventually. Come on now. Here we go. Onwards. Perfect. I suppose it's rather early in the day to be going to sleep, but, you know, I think it's the thing to do, because we don't have anything else to do in this month now. We have prepped everything, and boy was that a crazy rush. Absolutely insane. Getting all of these fields done and dusted like that. Absolutely crazy. Right, we'll just park this guy up just here. And I'll just move these pallets because they really are kind of, you know, in the way. Oh. My super strength mod isn't working. How bizarre. No matter. Let's go to sleep, guys. This month is done. We have finished. Let's see what October brings. Hopefully some lettuce pallets. Because I'm going to need to sell some of those at some point. Sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. Wow, no lettuce? What's going on? There's enough lettuce to spawn there. Why is it not outputting a product? How very odd. I'll have to look at that at some point down the line, but for the time being, it's all good. Let's have a look. Has our fields germinated? Yes, they have indeed. Look at this. Perfect. Canola. Perfect pH, perfect nitrogen. Potential yield. 80% expected, 72. So that's because of the sand. There we go. 100% yield potential. Expected yield 90-ish%, 91. So yeah, we need to weed. Ooh, there's something we need to do. Maybe we will have to get a sprayer for the weeding, you know. And I think what I said I was going to do was I was going to get this set up here. Yeah, because we can afford that with the expansion tank and the little, and this guy here for just fitting on the back of the tractor. Because yeah, I think that's better than going for one of these. I mean, this has a slightly bigger reach on it, but a little bit more tank capacity, but I honestly don't like these as much. Is it this one? Which one is it that we've got? One of these on, I think it's Hot Baler on, and it's like articulated in the middle. I think it's one of these or something, and like it's like not only is it pivoting on the tractor, it's pivoting on the actual sprayer as well. It's like, oh god, no fun. And that's the one we had on Compton Farm, isn't it? But yeah, might actually save up for this one eventually. This one looks kind of cool, the John Deere with the spray and see weed spotting thing on it. Gets very expensive. Can we put that on this? No. So we can't put that on this. So that's the downfall of this little one, is that we can't put the the spray and see on any of these. Can't put that on that either, or that. So this is actually the only one that can equip this spray and see and spray, which is actually a really good piece of technology because it really saves on the needed amount of herbicide, because it just sprays when it sees a weed, which is really clever actually. So probably save up for one of those in the far future when we've got some money. But yeah, I think probably getting one of these at some point would be a good idea. Alternatively, we would have to buy a weeder. Those are rather expensive. They can be used the first. Look at that crazy piece of kit. But yeah, we'll figure that out next time, guys. Okay, group, no problem. I was just finishing up myself anyway, so cheerio, have fun, see you later. Yeah, so I'll have a think about what our next step is. If there's anything you guys would like to see me do let me know in the comments or on the Discord, in terms of like what you'd like to see me do next, or just what you'd like to see me do during this series, because we have plenty of options to do things. Yeah, we'll see how this next month goes. Anyway, guys, for the time being, that's it for now. Thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That would be great. Thank you very much. And yeah, next stream will be on Sunday. That'll be SnowRunner as usual, 3 p.m. GMT time. So I do hope you'll join me for that. And yeah, as always, thanks very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. And as always, take care, stay safe, and I will see you next time. Cheerio, people.